Hey guys, Tyler Johnson here. I figured I'd shoot a quick video on how my 40 breeder works. There's not many tanks out there that I know of that have the sump and all the equipment up top. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that and how I utilize that setup to create flow down in the lower tank. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to turn on, but in just a few seconds possibly, these two pipes are going to surge about 3.5 gallons of water from above the tank down into the 40-gallon, and that is done with the toilet flapper. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that and how it creates tons of flow, and you don't have to use a very big pump. You can actually use a fountain pump realistically if you wanted to. So I'll show you guys what it looks like up top. So hey guys, I'm up on a ladder, and basically this is the brains behind my 40 breeder. This is my filtration. This is where the surge happens. This is where my algae scrubber is. My heater. Everything that you need to run a reef is right here in this box above the tank. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you guys the plumbing back here. This is basically the construction for building a toilet flapper surge device. As you guys can see, that's the drain right there that comes out of the bottom of this tub. That ball right there, guys, is attached to this toilet flapper by fishing line, and I've zip tied around the toilet ball and attached my fishing line to that, to the correct height that I want this small container right here to fill up. And when it fills up to the desired level, that toilet flapper pops open and all of this water right here shoots down into the tank on a full siphon. So as you can imagine, the flow is pretty fast, and as you can see, that's how fast the water's coming into this tub, so not very fast. Another plus to having one of these guys is using them as an algae scrubber. As you can see, I got a piece of mesh, fabric mesh or plastic mesh that you get at a fabric store for needle points, and I basically have it in there on a slant, so as the water level drops, the algae gets air and basically is able to grow algae, and that's a form of nutrient exporting. Alright guys, this toilet flapper is about ready to go off. As you guys can see, flapper opens up, all the water drains. That's about 3 gallons of water, guys, and it's pretty fast. That was probably about 10 seconds. So I think it's a real plus to have on a system. You could also do this, guys, even with a sump on the bottom of the tank. I just had to come up with some way to create a sump on top of the arm wall, because you can't put a sump down in the drawers. And I just came up with this. It works great. I get a substantial amount of flow down in there. My SPS love it. I'll show you guys my Velita. Now this is a tricolor Velita, and I have glued him onto the overflow of that surge device, and pulp extension and growth is insane, and he gets blasted with bubbles about every few minutes from that surge device. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys have any questions, shoot a comment down below and I can help you guys build one. I do have previous videos of other ones that I've built. I've built a 29-gallon Borneman. I've done the Carlson surge device, same size tub. It's another 29-gallon one. I've done 5-gallon bucket ones. If you guys don't have a lot of space, you can also use cereal containers and basically you can get little plastic cereal containers and just place them in here and get a MaxiJet 1200 and fill it up, and you got plenty of room to put a toilet flapper in there, and you can create certain areas of surges in your tank, which it really gives it a natural effect, like it is almost at the ocean. Sometimes they're a bit loud, but mine's in the living room. So there you guys go. There's the Velita just getting hammered. He's been on this overflow for a little over a month now, and I noticed that he just loves it. So I don't mind the micro bubbles, and I've noticed that they haven't killed any of my corals. They haven't caused any dry spots or anything underneath the corals by, you know, air bubbles getting trapped. I guess it does help having a J-bow on there, a wave pump, to kind of get those air bubbles out of there. But even before that, guys, I've had this tank, I think, for almost about, 7 months or so, and I haven't had any issues. But basically, guys, I wanted to show you guys how the Borneman, or I guess toilet flapping surge device works. Now, as you guys can see, here's the bulkhead, and the flapper valve is right above this, guys. In order to create that float ball to pop under the right amount of pressure, you have to somehow build some back pressure, and by doing that, guys, you just 90 up just above the flapper, and then you can 90 back down to wherever you got a surge into, which we are surging in the back of the tank. So as you guys can see, I got a union here, so when I go to move or work on my sump, I unthread that, sump comes off, and tank is separate. And got a 45 right here, and we just 45'd back, and then 90'd back down, and so it works really simple. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever, and that's about it, guys. So install your toilet flapper and make sure that the container that you put it in isn't big enough to overflow your tank. When I run this tank at maximum water level, when the surge goes off, it's just about ½ an inch below my black trim, so I never have any issues of it overflowing my tank. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this inspires you to do one on your tank.